Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're looking at constructing triangles, and the first question we're going to do is this one. So it says construct triangle ABC where the length of AB is 6 centimeters, BC 5 centimeters and AC 8 centimeters. So in this particular question there are no angles involved. They're just giving us the lengths of the three sides of the triangle. So you can pause this, make a note of this, and then follow the construction as we're about to do. Okay. So here we have the sheet here that we're going to do the construction on. Now, first of all, we are going to draw a line, and what we're going to do is we're going to measure the length of AB. So one of the vertices here is going to represent A, and we're going to simply measure 6 centimeters. So that would be here. Very straightforward. And of course you measure from 0 to 6, and this would be B. Now we have the length of one side out of the way. So the length of AB is 6 centimeters as indicated there. So what we wanted to know is get the length of BC, which is 5 centimeters. So what we're going to simply do is take our compass and using our ruler, right, measuring from 0 to 5 the length of BC. So we're simply going to measure that length, and you try as best as possible to make sure that it is extremely accurate. Alright, so you can see here that that is 5 centimeters. So what we're going to simply do is, it says BC, the length of BC is 5 centimeters. So we're going to put the compass point at vertex B, which is here. And we're simply going to swing an arc. Just like that. As simple as that. Okay. Now, it says AC is 8 centimeters. So what we want to do is, using the compass again, measure 8 centimeters on the ruler. And just for emphasis again, I'm just using a pen because I want you guys to see clearly the construction, especially the arcs. But of course, you're going to be using a pencil. So, just a little bit more. So here I am measuring the length of 8 centimeters on the ruler, and that is indicated here. So what I'm going to do, because it says AC 8 centimeters, I'm going to put the compass point at vertex A, and I'm simply going to swing an arc. Now, where both arcs intersect each other, that is going to be C. So all I need to do now is just connect the points. So from A to C, and from B to C. Okay, so if I take the ruler now and measure the length of AC, that should be 8 centimeters as indicated here. And B to C, that would be 5 centimeters. So I can go ahead and indicate that this is 5 centimeters and the length of AC is 8 centimeters. Alright, gentlemen, I want you to try this construction and post your drawings. And also, if you'd like to post the video of the result and just indicate with the measuring of the ruler that the lengths are in fact correct. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, here's question 2, and we're going to do the construction for this now. It says here, construct triangle DEF where the length of DE is 7.5 centimeters, angle DEF, which means the angle at vertex E, is 60 degrees, and TF is equal to 6 centimeters. Now, one of the suggestions that I like to tell students over the years is that when you have to do a construction, it's a good idea for you to do a sketch first. So let's try to do that. So it says DE is 7.5. So the length of DE is going to be 7.5 centimeters. So we're doing a sketch to have an idea what it looks like. Now, had circumstances been normal and you're doing paper 2, then this would be very, very important. But we don't know what kind of question they're going to give you in a multiple choice. So as an emphasis again, it's very important that you know the entire syllabus, all right? So DE is 7.5 centimeters as stated here, and angle DEF, which means the angle at vertex F, is 60 degrees. Now, what we're going to do here is to basically construct a 60-degree angle this way. If you remember constructing 60-degree angle, and then F is going to be somewhere on this side, right? It says here DF is 6 centimeters, so we're going to swing to get F here, and then the length of this would be 6 centimeters. So essentially that's what you're going to be doing, and that is what your triangle should look like. So it's always a good idea to do a sketch of your construction before you actually go ahead and construct it. So now you have an idea what the thing should look like. So I'm just going to put that down here and slide this up a bit so I know what my construction should look like. Okay, so let's get into the business of doing the actual construction itself. So here we have the paper. All right, here we have the paper, and it says DE is 7.5 centimeters. So we're going to measure that length. So again, you measure from 0 to 7.5, which would be here. Okay, so we have DE, and that distance is 7.5 centimeter. We can always double check, right? You can clearly see here from 0 to 7.5. So we're good to go with that. Now it's always a good idea to extend the lines depending on what kind of angles that you're constructing. You might need additional length here. So it's always a idea to draw a line and then measure afterwards, as we did in the first example where we extended the line there. So it's a good practice to do that. All right. But because of the sketch, I have an idea what it should look like, so I'm pretty comfortable with what I'm doing, and sketching is very important. So I have the length of DE. Usually this is 1 mark on the exam if you're doing a paper 2. And I'm going to go ahead now and construct the 60-degree angle at vertex E as is indicated here. So I'm going to take my compass, as you should remember how to construct a 60-degree angle. So the compass is here, and then I'm going to open it out, and then after opening it out, I'm not going to shift it again. So I'm going to put the compass point at vertex E, and I'm just going to swing an arc, just like this. Then I'm going to lift it up without shifting, put the point at the intersection of the arc and the line, and swing another arc. Where they intersect, what I'm simply going to do is draw a line from vertex E through this point, just like that. Right, now F is somewhere on this line, and the exact point, this is what we're going to use to get exactly where F is. So it says DF is 6 centimeters, so I'm going to measure 6 centimeters on my ruler. You take your time and you try to get it as accurate as possible. All right, smaller the compass is, the more manageable it is, which means that the construction should be better. This is a very large compass. I'm just using this compass because I'm tutoring online. All right, so there we go, 6 is the length, 6 centimeters is the length of DF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the compass point at F as indicated here. All right. Okay, now this brings up a good point, okay? Because if you notice here, when I swing here, it's not going to touch a line. Now, this question actually took out of my head. Now, if it's not going to touch a line, that means that this length would have been insufficient based on the triangle. So that's a good point, but I can correct it here. So because I took this question out of my head, you can clearly see here that if I swing, it's not going to touch. Okay? It's not going to touch. So that means that this length would be insufficient, which means that this triangle would not exist because the length would not allow the lines to touch each other. So I'm just going to make an adjustment here and change this to about 8 centimeters. All right, so you can make that adjustment for me. So let's go again. Important thing to know. So let's go. So I'm going to measure the 8 centimeters. So let's measure that. All right, so we're going to get 8 centimeters. What about there? All right, and we'll rush it. Just take your time. It's a construction. It's physical work, practical work. So just take your time and do it. So now we have 8 centimeters here on the ruler. So what I'm going to do is just put the compass point at D, indicated here, and swing an arc. Okay, so where the arc cuts the line now, that would be F. So definitely this triangle would exist because the arc does in fact touch the line. So that would be the construction. So let me just adjust that to 8 centimeters as we changed. All right, so just bearing that in mind. So we made an adjustment to this length. So this angle here is 60 degrees and the length of DF is 8 centimeters.